Hi, class. Vince Mangano here. Hey, just wanted to welcome you to BCIS 1305. I'm recording this recording for two of my online courses as welcome recordings. The first one, they're both the same course, BCIS 1305, but one is an 8-week course and one is a 16-week. You're both welcome. Welcome to the class. What I wanted to do real quick is I wanted to just share who I am and what some of the expectations are for the class itself. So let me do this. I think the best way for me to go forward is to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and log into your particular class. In this case, for demonstration purposes, I'm going to go into the 8-week course and show you your Blackboard and go ahead and show you the actual SimNet program that we're using for this class. Okay, so give me a couple seconds. Bear with me. I'm not a professional production company. I am just me. And so in doing so, here we go. This is your Blackboard as it shows today. Actually, yours might be a little bit different in a sense that you're probably not going to see all these classes. You'll only see whatever you're taking. And in this case, we're talking about the 8-week class, which is the DF1, 1305 DF1. When you click on that, this is the landing page you're going to have. Within the landing page itself, what you're going to get is on top of all this information, you'll see this particular video. This video is being recorded as part of your Start Here welcome presentation, I guess is the best way to put it. What I want to show you real quickly is you're going to land on the Start Here. If I send out an announcement for the class, it's going to be listed here. It won't pop up unless you click on that one. But what I always do on any announcements in the class is I send an email as well. So the announcement will come as an email. And typically, if it's important, I'll say important announcement or just announcement if it's not very important. But you're going to see it as an email and it'll be listed here, which has nothing right now because there is no announcement. You may get a welcome announcement before the class even starts sometime in the next couple of days. But typically, you're going to land here. It's going to give you your support information, both from a customer service from SimNet. Now, SimNet is the software we use for this class. What that software does is it allows me to assign assignments to each student, have you submit it, grade it, and get the feedback immediately. It's also, since this is a technology-driven course, what it also does is it allows me to kind of randomly assign assignments and keep an eye on different plagiarism things and things along that line. But that's this particular. So you're going to have a customer technical support. This area is really as if you're having problems logging in, if you're having some non-technical issues. Is my account up to date? Things along that line. And then you have a tech support representative. This is a number that you can go ahead and call if you're having a problem. Maybe you're using an Apple computer on an assignment that's not quite working out right. Well, you call technical support and they'll say, well, you're doing a Microsoft Office. That's a Windows assignment. So here's what you need to do, et cetera, et cetera. There's also a quick video from our vendor. One of our sales guys put this together. To be honest with you, there's better videos than this, but it was actually a nice attempt for him to help us out. The other thing I want to show you is I'm going to go ahead and your syllabus, when you click on here and you click your curriculum vitae, that's me, and then your syllabus, that's going to give you your syllabus for the class. Unfortunately, I have multiples. Well, I'll go ahead and click on it anyway. Since I'm a professor, I have all my syllabuses here, but your particular syllabus is probably this one right here. This is a computer applications. It's D10. This is the syllabus for the 16-week course, but it's fundamentally the same until you get to the very bottom, which is your assignments and your due dates. In this case, you can see the due dates scan from first week all the way to the last week, which we have a final. And in this case, it's first week of December. Now, if I close this out and I go back to that particular page and I look for the 8-week course, it's going to show the dates for the 8-week course. So take a moment, read them, look at what the expectation is. What's very important to understand is how we weigh the different assignments. These assignments are weighed where your projects are worth 25 points. Your final exam is worth 20 points, or percent of the class. Your capstone assignments are worth 30% of the class. And then your exams are worth 25% of the class, for a total of 100. So that's how we're going to measure it. And that's all explained in your syllabus. All right, in the interest of time, I'm going to really skirt through. You want to know a little bit about me? Go to my professor, and it's going to tell you a little bit about me. And this is just a quick bio, who I am, what I've done in the past. Now, your assignments are going to be here in modules, right here. And in this area, these are all your assignments for the semester. Now, you can see there's quite a few assignments, and you're expected to complete those assignments. Okay, so this is your reading and homework assignments. Now, by the time you click onto this page, I may have them bundled in by week or by subject matter. Like you may have little notebooks that'll say, okay, Word assignments are all bundled together, PowerPoint are all bundled together, and then your Excel are all bundled together. That may be a slight change from the time that you open your first modules to when this is recorded. I'm trying to make it cleaner and easier for you, and you'll understand when you get to it. The other thing I want you to understand is I have a series called SimNet How-To Videos. These are videos produced by the book and the publisher, and they explain how you take a project, how you do a sim book, how you do a sim path, and then there'll be one for how you do an exam. So those are going to be here for your knowledge. So you can go ahead. Actually, there's no exams in this course. The sim path starts with a little pre-test, kind of test, what do you know today? And then goes to a lesson plan. It creates a custom lesson plan based on how well you did in that pre-test. And then a post-test that covers all the material again. The reason why I do that is because I don't want you to have to spend a lot of time doing homework on things you already know. So what happens here is, let's say you're a PowerPoint power user, and you get into it, you take the little pretest, you score a 90. Well, it's going to create your lesson plan for only 10% of what was tested. You go through that, you take your post-test, and boom, now you've got your full assessment of all that chapter. So trying to save you some time on it. So these are the videos in here, and over time, and I'll make an announcement about it, you're going to see another little line item here that's going to be video resources. And that what'll happen there is over the semester, I'll find some online videos that do a great explanation explaining a particular assignment or the subject matter of that assignment. Maybe it's an Excel how-to on if statements. Well, I might put that in there, or how to use sum function. Things like that might go into that next tab. So that's how this class is structured. So let's go back to videos. Modules. Each one of your assignments has a chapter reading, a sim path, and a project that you have to do. Once again, the sim path is going to include that little chapter reading. It's pretty creative. Once again, what it's going to do is it's going to do a little pre-test, see what you know, build you a custom book electronically, and then a post-test. So just be aware of it. Just give you a quick idea what this might look like. This is the sim path itself. Let's hope it goes into it. If things work out right, it's going to go into the teacher version of it first. I want to go to the sim student real quick. And what this is going to do, this takes me to the sim path. Now, within the sim path, you're going to take your pre-test, or if you think you really know it, you can skip it, take a different lesson, or go straight to the post-test because you're that good. You're a PowerPoint user, and maybe you'll go straight to take the post-test. I give you that option. Once again, I don't want you to waste your time if you already know it. Now, if you take the post-test and you don't do well, guess what? That's your assignment. That's your grade. So you take the pre-test, you figure out what you know and what you don't know, and I will only run you through a lesson plan based on what you don't know. Okay, I hope that helps there. Now, one other thing I want to show you real quick. I want you to keep an eye. If you click on this particular button, this takes you to all your assignments. for the semester. They're sorted by the due date. Keep an eye on these due dates, very important, because that's your homework. That's what you got to get done by those particular days. You notice there's 3 assignments for week 1. Actually, there's 4 assignments for week 1. So I want you to focus on it and get it done in a timely manner. And then we start cranking it down a little slower. And by the end of the semester, it'll be reasonably palatable. Once again, this particular course I'm showing you right now is the 8-week course. If you're in the 16-week course, you're going to find only the 2 assignments in each one of the weeks. Like in week 1, you'll have the path and the project. Week 2, you'll have the path and the project, et cetera, et cetera. This is the 8-week assignment. Those that are in the 8-week course, it's a lot of material in an 8-week period. So the best advice I can give you is stay focused. Stay focused, manage your time. Those who don't succeed in an 8-week course, it's only really because they don't manage their time accordingly. Okay, so that's how this works. If you have questions or anything along that line, don't be afraid to go back and look at those sim videos that I pointed out earlier. Let's see if I can get back to where I was. That's easier to do it this way. Okay. All right, so if you go back, you're having a problem, run through these how-to videos. It's going to help you a lot. Okay, that's all I got. I don't want to make this too lengthy. If you have any questions, please contact me. All my information is either here in the My Professor. That's my contact information. I will get back to you as soon as I can. I try and get back to everybody within 24 hours, but it didn't happen all the time. But I'll get back to you really pretty quick. Sometimes it's immediately, even at different times of the night, which is kind of scary. Okay. I think that's it. I don't think I have much more. Let me stop sharing the screen. Just remind you that this is either an 8 or 16-week course. It's an online course. You got to be disciplined. Either whether you're taking a 16-week or the 8-week, you got to discipline and manage your time. I know many of you are freshmen. This is the first time you're in college. This is going to be the greatest time of your life, but it's also can be the time that's going to test your organizational skills most. Any questions, any problems, please let me know. You take care, and I'll see you in the class, online class, and we'll go from there. Okay? Have a great week. I'll see you in a week.